UPA nominee Pranab Mukherjee is set to become India's 13th president. Secures majority needed for the president's election. Official announcement to be made later as counting of votes of MLAs from some states is not over yet. Left, JDS and Samajwadi Party write a letter to Prime Minister Manmohan Singh urging him not to open up retail trade to FDI. This comes amid indications that government is trying to evolve consensus on the issue. Senior NCP leaders to meet tomorrow on party's future course of action for better coordination within UPA. NCP unhappy on certain issues related to functioning of the Prithviraj Chavan government in Maharashtra. News from London Olympics, Punjab-born 101-year young Fauja Singh draws loudest cheers as he carries the Olympic torch in London. Fauja Singh, who defies age to run marathons, is among the 143 torchbearers. And in cricket, India beat Sri Lanka by 21 runs in the first ODI at Hambantota. Virat Kohli hits 12th ODI 100, declared man of the match. Well, a very good evening and welcome to DD News. We've been tracking since morning the race to Raisina Hill, and as of now, it looks clear that the UPA presidential candidate Pranab Mukherjee is all set to be the 13th president of India, having got over 70% votes of MPs. Pranab has got the magical figure to win this election, but official confirmation is still awaited and it will be announced after completion of the counting process. He has secured more than 5,58,000 vote points as of now, while his rival P Sangma has secured more than 2,12,000 vote points. Pranab Mukherjee has also got 111 votes in Assam, while opposition-backed P Sangma has got only 13 votes. Similarly, in Arunachal and Andhra Pradesh, Pranab has got majority of votes over Sangma. Counting of 11 states have been completed so far. Interestingly, the votes of Pranab Mukherjee's home state West Bengal will be counted at the end. The new president will be administered the oath of office by the Honorable Chief Justice of India, S.H. Kabadia, on July 25.
Sri Purno Ajitok Sangma has got 206 votes, and the value of these votes is 1,45,848. Sri Pranab Mukherjee has got 527 votes, and the value of these votes is 3,73,116.
Well, you just heard the returning officer V.K. Agnihotri, and he was sharing the official results after the first round of voting. Remember, the Electoral College is counted in two categories. One, the vote of MPs, that is counted first, and that is the result where Pranab Mukherjee got 527 votes. Sangma got 206 and 15 votes were declared invalid. And after that, even as we speak, the counting of states is on. But since Pranab Mukherjee has reached more than halfway stage, let's go across to our correspondent Sudhakar Das, who's in Parliament, to ask him, Sudhakar, now that 5,58,000 plus, can we say he is all set to be 13th president of the country?
जब बिल्कुल इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं है अमित। अब इस वक्त जब सिर्फ महाराष्ट्र तक के वोट्स की गिनती हुई है तो अब कोई संदेह नहीं है, उनको करीब 5,20,000 के करीब वोट हासिल करने थे इन चुनावों में जीत के लिए। उस आंकड़े से कहीं ज़्यादा, बहुत ज़्यादा आगे पहुंच चुके हैं। अब जबकि वेस्ट बंगाल, जिसकी बात आप कर रहे थे, उत्तर प्रदेश, जहां से उनको भारी संख्या में मत मिलने वाले हैं, ये दो बड़े स्टेट्स बचे हुए हैं। राजस्थान, जहां कांग्रेस की सरकार है, तो ये सारे स्टेट्स बचे हुए हैं। तो कहीं ना कहीं एक वो रिकॉर्ड मत से जीतेंगे, इस बात में भी अब कोई संदेह नहीं रह गया। ऑफिशियली जब तमाम राज्यों की मतगणना खत्म हो जाएगी, इस वक्त जो नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स हैं, मिजोरम, मेघालय, मणिपुर, इनकी मतगणना चल रही है, उसके बाद बाकी राज्यों की होगी। तो उसके बाद ही जो करीब 5 या 5:30 तक कह सकते हैं, करीब अब से 1 घंटे बाद तक एक ऑफिशियल अनाउंसमेंट उसके बारे में हो सकता है। उसके बाद रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर जो जनरल सेक्रेटरी हैं राज्यसभा के वीके अग्निहोत्री, वो रिजल्ट के बारे में जानकारी देंगे चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर को, और फिर चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर रिजल्ट सौंपेंगे प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट को। लेकिन निश्चित तौर पे एक यूपीए खेमे में खुशी का माहौल यहाँ इस वक्त संसद में भी दिख रहा है। जो तमाम इलेक्शन एजेंट है प्रणब मुखर्जी के, वो काफी खुशी जाहिर कर रहा है, और जिस तरह की उम्मीद थी नतीजे की, उसी तरह के नतीजे उनके सामने आ रहे हैं।
Right. Well, if we really analyze some of the results of the states, Karnataka seems to be a shocker both for the BJP and Sangma, because notwithstanding that Karnataka is a BJP-ruled state, Sudhakar, 117 votes in favor of Pranab Mukherjee, that's 53%, more than what Sangma has got, 103, that's 47%.
जी बिल्कुल, इस बारे में हमने केएच मुनियप्पा जो कर्नाटक से सांसद है, केंद्र में मंत्री में, उनसे पूछा तो उन्होंने कहा कि कॉन्शियसली लोगों ने वोट दिया शायद इसलिए, तो राजनीतिक टिप्पणी करने से जरूर बच रहे थे, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं एक भावना प्रणब मुखर्जी के साथ ही रही है। और जो कलह, जो झगड़ा कर्नाटक की अंदरूनी राजनीति में, खासतौर पे भाजपा की राजनीति में, तो उसका असर एक हो सकता है। लेकिन यूपीए के लिए एक अच्छी खबर है, कर्नाटक से कम ऐसा माना जरूर जा सकता है।
Right. Well, is this the vote of conscience as far as the Karnataka legislators is concerned? Sudhakar Das, thanks very much for that update from Parliament. So, of course, 5,58,000 plus, and that is more than the halfway mark of the overall electoral college of 11 lakhs. So, technically, he will become the president. But as Sudhakar said, the counting of some of the states is still going to happen, and therefore the official announcement is awaited. Minister of State for PMO V. Narayan also spoke to us exclusively with DD News, and he expressed hope that UPA nominee will win. He said that celebrations in West Bengal and New Delhi has already begun. He said, I'm in touch with Pranab Da. Everything is going on the expected lines.
अभी रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर करने के समय में आदरणीय कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष, आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री मिलकर उनको बधाई देगा। अभी उसके बाद संसद सदस्य लोग, अभी मंत्री लोग सब जाके उनको बधाई देगा। अभी सेलिब्रेशन शुरू कर दिया। इससे स्टेट से मुझे खबर आ रहा है, प्रदेश से, सारा प्रदेश में उन्होंने लड्डू बांट रहा है, अभी क्रैकर उन्होंने बर्स्ट कर रहा है। अभी पूरा सेलिब्रेशन मूड आ गया हमारा कांग्रेस पार्टी में।
Well, the celebration mood not only in the Congress party but also in his family. Pranab's sister is performing puja in his ancestral village in Birbhum District of West Bengal, and general celebration mood is very evident there. Well, celebrations galore. It was on 11th of December 1935 that Pranab Mukherjee was born in Mirati village of Birbhum district in West Bengal, and we can right now cut across to his native village to see what kind of celebrations are happening there. Snehashish, our correspondent, joins us from there. Snehashish, Durga Puja has come early in West Bengal.
Yes, this time, yeah, you can say in Mirati village in West Bengal, Durga Puja has already started with the sound of the dharp being played, and as soon as the news of the 5,58,000 votes, the magic figure has come to Mirati, people have started rejoicing that their own man has become the first citizen of India, and that is exactly what they were waiting for since morning. And now it is the gulal everywhere, and the celebration at this very place where from the gentleman started his journey. This is his birthplace. They all have come across. There are students. People have come from his constituency, which is Jangipur, which is quite close by, and just to share their solidarity with the people of Mirati. Now his own place, Mirati, and his constituency, Jangipur, of nearby Murshidabad district, have become together with people from Jangipur and people from Birbhum,
right,
coming together, expressing their joy for their own person, that is Pranab Mukherjee. Definitely, Mirati has become the history, Amit.
Absolutely, Mirati village in the Birbhum district has created history. What a visual spectacle it is, Snehashish, to see people dance in unison Music and gulal in the air. What a proud moment, not only for the son of West Bengal, not only for West Bengal, but for the entire nation. Sneshi Sood, thanks very much for that update. And not only Pranab Mukherjee's supporters are dancing and in a celebratory mood, expecting the win, his daughter Sarmishta Mukherjee was also beaming with pleasure and happiness.
हम सब बहुत खुश हैं और घर में जब से उनको नॉमिनेशन मिला है तभी से ये सेलिब्रेशन की माहौल है। 40 साल से भी ज्यादा उन्होंने पॉलिटिकल लाइफ में रहा है, तो अब ये जो पॉलिटिकल लाइफ से उनका ये रिटायरमेंट है, so in a way definitely that's going to make some changes in his life, but and in terms of it's a great honor to be the President of India.
Well, his new residence will be Raisina Hills, but right now his residence is 13 Talkatora Road, where our correspondent Amrit Pal has been tracking the day's developments. Amrit, any official announcement? Can we expect any senior Congress leader to come out and address the media soon?
Well, we heard Mr. Chidambaram come out and speak to the media. He said that they were very happy, the Congress party was very happy, and they congratulated Pranab Mukherjee over his victory. Though officially he is still to be announced victorious, but we know that the count has already, his vote count has already exceeded the required vote count for a victory. So they just have to officially do it now. We had Defence Minister A.K. Antony and Pranab Mukherjee with him and congratulate him. Once the official announcement is made of his victory, we would expect the Prime Minister to come here. In fact, the SPGs take them over. We expected the Prime Minister, also Congress President Sonia Gandhi is expected here at the residence, but that would be only after he is officially notified once the Election Commission carries that letter to the President-elect and informs him that you are the new President-elect.
Right. Amrit, as someone who tracks the political stories, so tell me, from the word go, it was very clear that Pranab Mukherjee has an advantage. So now, when he is actually winning comfortably, is it a big news? What explains the entire buzz and the rejoicing?
Well, the rejoicing is mainly for the Congress party and the UPA. If it weren't for this sort of a margin, the questions would have been raised about what the position of the UPA alliance really is. Now that there is a sizable margin, it gives a sort of a moral victory to the UPA, and at least psychologically, it will be in a more firmer position in the saddle and running the government, because it's got 2 more years to go before 2014. But if things would have been rather close, then it could have cast a shadow on the government's position of strength. But clearly it has shown that. Also, let's bear that in mind, that it is a vote for Pranab Mukherjee. His image is larger than just the Congress party. His appeal cuts across party lines. We saw the opposition NDA parties come vote for him.
Amrit Pal, thank you. Thank you very much. Of course, with all the buzz behind you, it's difficult to pick exactly what you're saying, but the larger point is this a victory for Pranab, or also could it be seen as a victory for UPA? And that would certainly help Congress rejoice. Nation, of course, is rejoicing getting its next president. Celebrations have started in favor of Pranab Mukherjee in different parts of the country. Sweets are being brought for distribution at the residence of Pranab Mukherjee in Delhi. Well, celebrations are happening in different parts of the country. In Ahmedabad, the capital of Gujarat, people are celebrating the victory of Pranab Mukherjee, although it was P Sangma who had the lead as far as the votes of legislators is concerned in Gujarat. 59 legislators voted for Pranab Mukherjee, while a whopping 123 for Sangma. Remember, Gujarat is a BJP-ruled state, and BJP was backing the candidature of P Sangma. In Patna as well, people have started celebrating the expected win of Pranab Mukherjee. So Pranab Mukherjee clearly in the lead right now, in excess of 5.58 vote value. He is having the clear majority to become the next president. The official announcement is certainly awaited. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you other news. Stay with us. Welcome back. Let's get you another developing story. Left Samajwadi Party and JDS has written to Prime Minister Manmohan Singh urging him not to open up retail trade to FDI. Government is expected to take a call on the issue after recent indications from Commerce and Industry Minister Anand Sharma, who has been meeting State Chief Minister. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav has already said any move for entry of multinational firms in the retail sector would be opposed. However, government seems to be of the view that the states who don't want FDI in retail cannot stop the others who want implementation of that policy. Well, news from West Bengal, capping months of strain in ties with Congress. Trinamool Congress chief Mamata Banerjee has announced her party would go alone in West Bengal elections while remaining in the UPA. Reacting to her statement, PCC chief Pradeep Bhattacharya has said that we are least bothered.
Despite all ups and downs in West Bengal in 1 year of her governance, Mamata Banerjee is confident of her party's electoral prospects. Riding on Trinamool Congress's good performance recently in local urban body polls, party is planning to do it all alone for the coming panchayat polls in the state that are slated immediately after Durga Puja. In a strong message to the Congress, Mamata Banerjee also said in a massive rally in Kolkata on Saturday that TMC will remain in the UPA as long as it receives respect. We don't need anyone's sympathy. Even if my income is 1 rupee, I will sustain myself with it and I am confident of it. I don't need any support from you, Congress Party. I don't need anyone's money, special package and sympathy. We can stand on our own feet. Never, never, never will I ever seek their help. I rely on people's power. Congress Party on its part has accepted the challenge. State party leaders are saying that party has the guts to contest on its own strength.
তার এই মন্তব্যে আমরা বিন্দুমাত্র ভীত নই, আমাদের কোনো অসুবিধা নেই। একক শক্তিতে আমরা লড়াই করার জন্য সম্পূর্ণ প্রস্তুত আছি। কিন্তু একটা জিনিস আজকে ঘটে গেল পশ্চিম বাংলায়, সেই ঘটনাটা কি? সেই ঘটনাটা হচ্ছে এই নির্বাচনে আমরা প্রতিদ্বন্দ্বিতা করেছিলাম সংঘবদ্ধভাবে।
State CPIM unit also says that the tussle between Trinamool Congress and Congress in West Bengal is a family feud. One of the party leaders accused Mamata Banerjee's party of trying to have the cake and eat it too. But Mamata remains unfazed. She raised the pitch again for a 3-year moratorium on interest payments. Mamata said her government would wait for some time for the centre to respond to the state's demand. Bureau Report, DD News.
The Nationalist Congress Party, that's the NCP, has again flagged its displeasure over its views not being considered in the UPA government. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar met top leaders of his party, including Union Minister Praful Patel, Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar, State NCP Chief Madhukar Pichard and Home Minister R.R. Patil. Praful Patel said that the functioning of the government has not been according to his party's expectations. He, however, said NCP will remain part of UPA and will continue to support the government.
कि यूपीए की सरकार पूरा कार्यकाल अच्छे तरह से पूरा करे, लेकिन पिछले कुछ वर्षों में महाराष्ट्र में हो या दिल्ली में हम लोगों को यूपीए के कामकाज के बारे में, यूपीए के राजनीतिक दिशा के बारे में और साथ साथ सरकार की कार्रवाई है महाराष्ट्र में हो या दिल्ली में, उसमें हमारा जो एक दृष्टिकोण है वो पूरी तरह से हमें लगता नहीं है कि उस दिशा में काम हो रहा है.
Government is contemplating steps to bar civil servants, including top police officials, from jumping into the electoral fray immediately after they exit government services. This comes after Election Commission had asked the Department of Personnel and Training to suggest a suitable cooling off period for these officials. EC's objective is to ensure that the officials remain impartial during their tenure and take decisions with integrity while they serve. EC is concerned over a number of senior civil servants jumping into the poll fray. The government is considering a proposal of the Legislative Department through an amendment in the service rules, then in the electoral law. It is felt that putting any barring provision in the Representation of the People's Act 1951 may actually curtail their statutory right and look like an arbitrary provision. Hence, government sources feel that the remedy lies in making provision in the relevant service rules and not amendment in the election laws. The department said in a communication to the Department of Personnel and Training. An update on the spectrum fee now. The Department of Telecom is planning to write to the Attorney General, General Ghulam E. Vahanvati, for his views on one-time spectrum fee to be levied on incumbent operators. The Law Ministry has returned the Cabinet note on the issue without any specific comments. Attorney General Ghulam E. Vahanvati will present his views before the IMPART group of ministers or Cabinet as and when required. The department has presented 4 options in Cabinet note to charge existing spectrum. They include charging old spectrum held by them, or charging beyond 4.4 megahertz that was allocated to players with their licenses, or charging beyond the contracted spectrum of 6.2 megahertz. One option suggests no one-time charge for current spectrum. IMPART group of ministers has to give its views on one-time spectrum fee issued to the Cabinet. On July 20th, it was decided to make recommendation on minimum airwaves price for auction, but its decision on one-time spectrum fee could not be known. Let's get you some good news from sports now. India survived some jittery movements in the fag end before snatching a thrilling 21-run win over Sri Lanka in the first cricket one-day of the 5-match series at Hambantota yesterday. Virat Kohli cracked a superb 106 and Virendra Sehwag scored 96 runs as their 173-run stand for the second wicket laid the foundation for India's imposing 314 for 6 after they elected to bat first. Virat Kohli was declared man of the match. The second one-day will be played on 24th of July.
Match after a hiatus of 2 months were rusty at the beginning. India lost its first wicket in the form of Gautam Gambhir, who was cleaned up by Nuwan Kulasekara. After the early shock, Virendra Sehwag and Virat Kohli resurrected the Indian innings and completed their half-centuries. Sehwag was unfortunate and missed the 3-figure mark by just 4 runs. Rohit Sharma, coming in at 2 down, did not do much and was bowled by Angelo Matthews. At the other end, Virat Kohli scored his 3rd consecutive century against Sri Lanka, all coming this year, and stopped only after making 106. In the end, the impetus was provided by Suresh Raina, who scored a run-a-ball half-century, and skipper Dhoni, who made 35, as India reached 314 for the loss of 5 wickets in their allotted 50 overs. Chasing 315, Sri Lanka did not enjoy the best of starts. The Lankans lost their first wicket in the form of Tilakratne Dilshan, caught leg before wicket by Irfan Pathan. Kumar Sangakkara and Upul Tharanga added a few runs before the partnership was ended by Ravi Ashwin, who got Tharanga to hole out for 28.
He's got the wicket. He had him tied up and
Dinesh Chandimal was sent back by Umesh Yadav, and skipper Mahela Jayawardena was picked up by Pragyan Hoja, which helped India be in the driver's seat. Sangakkara meanwhile kept one end going and completed his century. Sangakkara and Thisara Pereira added 78, which raised the hopes of a Lankan win.
good shot. One of the better lofted shots that we've seen.
Sangha, who made 133, was bowled by Umesh Yadav.
But he's run away to the offside and
Pereira, who scored 44, also followed soon after as Irfan Pathan got his wicket. Sri Lanka finally finished with 293 and lost 9 wickets in the process as Yadav, Pathan and Ashwin picked up 2 wickets each. Virat Kohli was given the Man of the Match award for his effort. With this win, India has taken a 1-0 lead in the series. Sports Desk, DD News.
Well, let's go back to the top story that we are following, that of the counting in presidential elections. And right now we can go across to hear what Mr. V.K. Agnihotri, returning officer, is saying.
And at the end of the counting in the parliament and 20 states, including in addition Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Odisha, subject to correction, total votes polled so far 3,208. The value of these votes is 8,37,356. Shri Purno Ajitok Sangma has received so far 1,071 votes. The value of these votes is 2,57,466. Shri Pranab Mukherjee has so far received 2,078 votes. The value of these votes is 5,64,469. 59 votes have been declared invalid and their value is 15,421.
Thank you. This is up to the last day.
So we heard there Mr. V.K. Agnihotri, who's the Rajya Sabha Secretary General and Returning Officer, sharing the official results after the polling has been counted first for the MPs and after 20 states as well, which includes Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Mizoram, as he said. And the figures are that of the 3,208 votes, which have a collective value of 8,37,356, Purno Sangma has got 1,071, which is having a value of 2,57,466, and Pranab Mukherjee has got 2,078, carrying a vote value of 5,64,469. So, of course, after that official announcement, it's very clear that Pranab Mukherjee will go on to become 13th president of the country because he's got more than half of the 11 lakh electoral college that is there. So, that is an official confirmation that he has in fact crossed the halfway mark. Pranab Mukherjee. 59 votes were considered invalid and their value was 15,421. Remember, the way it goes is the official announcement comes after the MP's vote is counted. That is when we heard Mr. Agnihotri. And after that, after every 10 states, there is an official announcement to give the current position. So as of now, Pranab Mukherjee has got 2,078 votes out of 3,208. That's roughly about 70%. That is what he was expecting, about 70% plus vote. And therefore, that is going to be the final margin of victory, it looks like. And with that news that Pranab Mukherjee has in fact crossed the halfway mark, let's look at the headlines at this hour. UPA nominee Pranab Mukherjee set to become India's 13th president, secures majority needed for the president's election. Official announcement to be made late. Counting of votes of MLAs from some states is not over yet. Left, JDS and Samajwadi Party write a letter to Prime Minister Manmohan Singh urging him not to open up retail trade to FDI. This comes amid indications that government is trying to evolve consensus on the issue. Senior NCP leaders to meet tomorrow on party's future course of action for better coordination within UPA. NCP unhappy on certain issues related to functioning of the Prithviraj Chavan government in Maharashtra. News from London Olympics, Punjab-born 101-year young Fauja Singh draws loudest cheers as he carries the Olympic torch in London. Fauja Singh, who defies age to run marathons, is among the 143 torch bearers. And India starts on a winning note, beats Sri Lanka by 21 runs in the first ODI at Hambantota. Virat Kohli scores his 12th ODI 100, declared man of the match. Well, that's all in this newscast. Up next, my colleague Ashwini joins you. Keep watching DD News. Namaskar.